This episode is brought to you by Aristice.com. Check it out.
What?
Finally, we're concluding this Dark Souls 2 Golden Saga.
Hello, dragon.
Oh yeah, we're gonna kill this dragon.
Dragon, what are you up to? We're
Well,
just
we
gonna
can't talk to it.
we're just gonna punch him in the foot. Oh,
Yeah, so I died, and then this is my reattempt.
what?
I just wanted to show that this guy says ellipses when you try to talk to him.
What, we couldn't see how quickly he flattened us?
No, it was actually a long fight, and no one wants to see that again.
So how does this guy play out?
Well, seems like with other dragons, their hind legs are their weak spots.
He's a particularly large dragon.
Well, yeah, he's an ancient dragon. They were pretty large. And summoning. Okay, so how this guy's how this fight goes is very, very ill advised to summon NPCs, because you know how he's like flying there.
Yeah. He just melts NPCs.
Well, yeah, and like, well, even players. But a semi-easy way to tell if you're safe or not is to run towards his tail. Because like, even though it really shouldn't, but this guy's like, when he's in the sky, he tracks you.
Right.
So if you run towards his tail, that's when you know that the fire isn't close to you. And obviously, AI phantoms don't know that, so they just eat the fire. So best to fight this guy one-on-one.
It doesn't seem particularly hard so far.
Well, he just deals a lot of damage. Like his foot stomp, like 2 of those can kill me.
Right.
And the reason why I'm doing so well in this fight right now is because I reattempted this fight multiple times.
Huh.
But don't worry, I got the hang of this. Like, I think I did this boss perfectly. I don't think I got hit a single time. So
It's looking like it so far, at least.
yeah, watch a pro at work.
He's kind of just repeating the same pattern. So,
Well, yeah, because what can he actually do?
I mean, spin around.
Nah.
Too tired from being so ancient to do that.
Well, yeah, exactly. This guy's got like moss and shit all over him, like, or essentially killing an old man. Unlike the nimble and non-geriatric Sin the Slumbering Dragon.
Very sprightly, sleepy dragon with a spear through his chest.
Yeah.
I like how we have the wyverns in the background, just kind of chilling out as well.
Oh yeah, they don't really care that I'm killing their leader.
Yeah, no, apparently not.
And
Not too
oh
fussed.
boy, I wonder what the reactions of the soldiers outside are.
Apparently don't realize it.
No, they don't.
Like, what's going on? He's just ancient dragon decided to get up and have a little bit of a walk around.
I just realized the architecture in this area is kind of like Honor London.
Yeah.
I don't know if that was on purpose or not. You can never be too sure if they just reuse the architecture or whatever.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a dead. Yeah, I did do this
There we
boss
go.
perfectly.
Victory. Oh god, he fell over on top of us.
So, we
Soul of a
didn't get a
giant.
dragon soul. We got soul of a giant.
Yeah. Is there a
we
reason for
got
that?
a soul of an ancient dragon in the Dragon Memories. So, by the way, these guys don't mind if you kill them. but-
no, apparently not.
Yeah. Yeah, we got soul of a giant, which is what the items we needed to reduce the health of Vendrick here.
Huh.
So now that we have 5, his health is now normal, and now we can fight him.
So why
Well, advisably.
why did we get a soul of a giant from a dragon?
So maybe that wasn't a real ancient dragon. He might have been one of Aldi's experiments. So, there you go.
Hello, Vendrick. Oh,
Ow.
oh, jeez. Okay.
Ow.
Oh. Well, alrighty.
So, to compensate for this guy's slow speed, he deals tons of damage.
Yeah, apparently.
Which is the philosophy for a lot of things in this game.
Yeah. Just kick up the damage, you know. Oh.
That's how you make it harder.
Yeah.
If we can't actually have the movements be hard, let's just up the damage.
Yeah, that seems to be a design philosophy that a lot of games go for.
Yeah.
Is that difficulty equals more damage and more health.
Yeah, exactly. Or more enemies, you know.
Yeah.
Which is not. That's not good. Don't do that, devs.
Like,
especially for shooters where just having more health, that all that really does is just have the player play your game longer.
Yeah. It's like
be bullet sponges. That's it.
It's like, technically speaking, it's not wrong, but it's not the good kind of difficulty.
Yeah. It is more difficult, but not the way that anyone wants.
Yeah. It's like, if you can't make actually decent AI, then don't try to compensate for that by just making them kill you in one hit.
No, you got that all wrong, David. Like, game development is really hard, okay? It's really hard. Therefore, like, we can use that excuse, like, for everything. Because it's really hard, okay? God, I fucking hate that excuse. Like, no shit is hard. Like,
nothing worth doing tends to be easy.
Yeah, exactly. So, well, when is that ever a valid excuse? Like, it's too hard, so I didn't do it. Like, fuck's sake.
Well, it was too hard to code an actually competent AI.
Yeah, we don't have enough. Our multi-million-dollar company Ubisoft can't afford to have female players. Well, I don't want to get into that. Anyway, I think I did this boss perfectly as well.
Oh, it's particularly hilarious with like turn-based games, like JRPGs that have bad boss AI are hilarious because like you don't need AI. All you need is like a set
you really
of
don't.
You just need a script that the boss goes through. Like,
yeah,
that's literally it.
Yeah, I guess.
And they still can't manage to make one that's actually like competent and challenging without being boring and repetitive.
So that's Vendrick killed. So we of course didn't fight him in his prime.
No.
If we did, he would probably like kick our ass like in 3 seconds.
This seems to be a recurring theme with this game as well.
Yeah. So you're obviously finding things that are stronger than you, but since they're not that strong anymore, it's kind of easy.
Hello.
So we're in the memory of Vendrick now.
Is this old King Vendrick?
Yeah, this is him. So he says a bunch of stuff, and he sort of updates his dialogue per crown you get from the DLCs. But since we have all of them, we can exhaust his dialogue.
Interesting.
I don't know. I don't know what we see in flames. Lights?
Well, we have most of these crowns.
Yeah, we need his crown.
Are we gonna kill him again?
No, that's him gone now. So it's not like we can take his crown from this memory. That would be too convenient. His crown. When we killed him, his crown wasn't on his body either.
Yeah.
So we need to look elsewhere for his crown because he knew that someone was bound to defeat his hollowed out body eventually. So it was smart for him to hide it elsewhere.
Do we actually covet the flames though?
We might. Perhaps in a previous life or not.
I see you've subdued another.
Yeah, so basically, oh, you've killed another creature. He's basically talking about the bosses in the DLCs that give you a crown.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I want to father the abyss. You know, Manus. Apparently, when you killed Manus in GS1, he didn't technically die. He split into different forms.
Sure.
For some reason, each of those forms were female rulers of each of the kingdoms.
Huh.
So Nashandra, Nadalia,
Interesting.
Alsana, fucking I forgot the other one, but whatever. He's talking. So you know, Nashandra, his wife, basically was a part of Manus. So that's why the kingdoms fell, because half the rulers were to do with darkness or something. I don't fucking care.
They became blinded by the desire for power.
Yeah, or something like that.
Okay. Sure. That's a recurring narrative element with games that, stories that involve the struggle between light and dark.
Mm-hmm. So I think he's telling us to light the flame at the end of the game. I think. I'm not sure.
It's a little bit cryptic.
Yeah. Oh, and hey, look, it's Velstat. So this is in the past, so of course he would be there.
Right.
So anyway, like if you take a peek at him, the memory immediately ends. So that's all I can get.
So where are we headed off to now then?
We're gonna find Vendrick's crown.
And where is that?
We're in the Shrine of Romana. For some reason,
Yeah, why?
I don't know. Well, it's well hidden. Anyway, it's locked. And we can only open this door if we're unhollowed.
Ah. Okay. Interesting locking mechanism it's got.
We have a tiny chair, obviously too small for Vendrick, but we found his soul.
Soul of the... what? Okay.
Yeah, it's there. We actually didn't get Vendrick's soul when we killed him in the boss.
Why is all of this stuff here?
It's well hidden. And we found his crown, his armor, gauntlets, and leggings. So yeah, we found all the crowns now. Oh yeah, I changed my outfit back to Mirror Knight. Because I felt like it.
Our original power has now fully returned.
Yeah, so we've now discarded our new 52 form, and we're back to the classic.
We reformed. Like we have matured from our reboot form and have become recognizable once more.
Yeah. And oh hey, how did you get here?
What?
How did you get here before I opened the door?
Can she just teleport too?
Probably.
Journey is already complete.
Your journey.
Um,
This has been my journey, idiot. Oh yeah,
Oh.
her name's Shanalot. For
Okay.
some reason, I don't know, like what importance that has.
Buh.
Oh, so apparently she's also half dragon for some reason.
So she's the Dragonborn.
They are the ones who create.
Essentially,
Is she gonna Frustra Dawes off a cliff?
maybe.
Did not come out as intended.
Oh god, that's horrifying.
Not be bested,
Ugh.
and men were cursed.
Can you imagine?
No, like she didn't have enough dragon traits within her, so
Knowing that you will take the throne.
they disowned her or something. I don't fucking.
She
But what if we don't like the fire?
the great soul.
Well, I think that's what Aldia wants. So who are you gonna side, Vendrick or Aldia?
Who's the better choice?
Oh, that's up to you. Anyway, we're going back to his memories now that we have all the crowns.
Okay. Hi. We're back. Did you miss
Hey,
us?
Vendrick.
One day fire will fade, and dark will become a curse.
I don't believe you.
I mean,
From death, left to wander eternally.
that would be pretty horrifying.
Only ours, and in our true shape, we can bury the false legends of yore. Only
Do they ever explain?
our own child.
Is there ever any explanation for like the curse of undeath or anything?
Well, I don't know. Like, the curse is spreading. But seemingly, we have found a cure for the curse by reuniting the crowns. We have gained its power.
Well, like what created it in the first place or anything?
I don't fucking know. Oh,
Huh.
wait, no. It's to do with the Link of Fire being prolonged for so long. And it not ending, and that links to humans. And that's why they can't die most of the time.
Huh.
So as long as the Age of Fire continues, the curse also continues. Anyway, so
What?
depending on it doesn't matter what crown you wear. Obviously, they have different stats, stuff like that. But if you wear any of the crowns, you can actually find a special thing that is only activated once you see that cutscene. You know, after you reunite the crowns and stuff like that. So I said, I'm killing myself right now.
Our head looks hilarious in that suit of armor.
Yep. That's because the bits of armor in this game, most of it doesn't compensate for the female form.
Apparently not. You just have a tiny head with this big bulky armor.
Yep, even though I selected the very slim build for this character, all the armor still looks the same for everyone. Anyway, we died, but we didn't get hollowed.
Okay.
So, essentially, we found a cure for the curse.
Whoa, what was that person wearing?
That was I could recognize the outfit. That's XP boosting equipment.
Huh.
So now that we have found that MLG shard, now that we found the special cutscene, you know, the entire reason why we did the DLCs, we have we fundamentally changed the physics in this world, and now we're ready for the final boss.
How are you supposed to spread the power of the crown to all of humanity, though?
I don't know, but hollowing
Throne
still
of Wand.
exists in DS3, but most people, like, maybe they missed it out or not, but you actually have to find hollowing in DS3. So maybe we did something, maybe we didn't.
Huh. Oh yeah, because you don't hollow when you die in Dark Souls 3, do you?
No, you don't.
Huh. Interesting.
It's
This
a very
is
long
a
wall.
this is a very long hallway that we have here leading up to.
Yeah, this final area is like, it doesn't have any enemies in it. It's just a walkway to the fog door.
Yeah. So no grinding Black Knights like you could in the first game.
Nope. So it's kind of hard to determine what actually is the end game area. Anyway, so
Oh.
we got Van Girl.
Hello. Are you gonna help us kill your queen?
Yep. We got Bradley.
Oh,
Who
he's
this guy is. But okay, so
of the old
that's
guard.
how you know when you've done it right, is when Bradley appears. Otherwise, someone said won't appear if I did something wrong.
Huh.
So now that he's here, okay. Now that he's here, I'm ready. And we also got Banhart.
Of course. Hey. Oh.
Hey, it's Throne Watcher and Throne Defender.
Okay.
We're in the area where the throne is, so naturally.
I take it.
gonna-
Yeah, I take it. This is not the
Whatever.
final boss.
No, it's not. Yeah, so no matter what, they will appear here. And I'll explain after we finish this fight the certain circumstances of how this fight could end. But during the fight, So in the Orange Sun and Snow fight, it is very advisable that you aim for one of them the entire time. You know, kill one of them because
Yeah.
in the second phase, the other one just gains all of its HP.
Yeah.
But in this case, you have to look at their health bars, make sure that they're similar, because
Oh.
if one of them is like down and then
Yeah.
it's awaiting for a revival, and if they do get revived, they get all their HP back. So you have to kill
Yeah.
them around about the
Have
same
to-
time.
Have to kill them at the same time, yeah.
Yes, and that's the real challenge of this. So
Oh, really beating on
Um,
the Throne Watcher there.
yeah, so I actually don't mind them, but did they both really have to be in armor with a longsword with a shield?
Yeah.
Like, they could have, you know, used different weapons, and then it would make this fight way more interesting.
And they both have lightning buffs for their weapons.
I think Thorn Watcher has a magic buff, but kind of lightning bolt or whatever.
It's very similar enough to not really matter.
Yeah, Defender, like, they both buff their weapons if they lose enough health.
Yeah. Ring
And we
of
got
the
both of their
Evil
souls.
Eye.
Yeah.
Thanks, guys.
So the fight's not over.
Oh. Oh, interesting. Is this... Oh.
It's Nashandra.
Well, that's horrifying.
Well, she only appears if you defeat the Giant Lord before the Throne Watcher and Defender. Otherwise, you kill the Throne Watcher and Defender, then Giant Lord, and then come back here, and then she appears.
Alright.
So now that we've basically done everything in the game beforehand, she appears immediately after the previous boss.
Well, she is ugly.
Yeah, her queenly appearance that we saw previously is definitely not showing her.
Well, it's
So everyone retains their HP.
yeah,
Of
course.
Very old school way of designing a game, but I'm okay.
We can totally deal with this, right?
Yeah, as long as we have all four of us grouped together, then we can defeat anything.
Can well, by Benhart. Can you get
Yeah, Banhart's gone.
can you get knocked off the arena?
Oh yeah, yes you can.
Great.
Yeah, Throne is over there in that dome.
So how? Ooh,
Yeah.
ow. So how hard is this boss fight?
Not that hard.
Oh.
Throne Watcher and Defender is actually harder because you have two of them to look after, but I don't know. Her attacks is like, it's like easy to telegraph,
Yeah.
and she's not that fast, so.
Well, this
And not that interesting. So, if you remember one of the bosses in the first DLC, this was like that one was almost like a redo of this one. Because they look
Right.
almost exactly the same.
Yeah.
And she's laying down curse. I could reduce my HP here, but
Well.
good thing we killed her fast enough for it not to drastically change anything.
Yeah. That okay.
The fight's not over. There's one more boss.
Oh. No, we already killed all of them.
Yeah, we did kill all the rulers. Well, no, he's explaining that they're not here. You're the only one who has the right to take the throne, and you're here.
Who's this talking to us right now?
You're quick to forget that.
Oh
voice.
yeah. This guy.
It's Aldia.
Oh yeah. Hi.
One final NPC to kill.
Oh. Scholar of the First Sin.
It's him.
Oh.
the game is named after this guy.
Yeah. This pile of trees and rubbish.
Yeah, so when he's not doing certain attacks, he has fire around him, and he has. If you're too close to him, he will damage you over time, obviously. And
Yeah.
he. That also defends him, so maybe it is not a very good idea to attack him while he has that up.
So-
But obviously the AI players don't know that, so they just continue to attack him.
Okay, so in the original in the original version of the game, is Nashandra the final boss?
Yes.
Uh-huh. And so how difficult is this this boss rush if you don't summon any NPCs?
The long-term defender are still the hardest. Like this guy, like I don't know, he still does really, really slow attacks. For example,
Yeah.
this one, which is probably like the longest windup I've ever fucking seen to anything.
I don't know. There's that meteor attack in Final Fantasy VII that Sephiroth does.
Yeah. Anyway, I'll be right back. Phone's ringing.
Right. Fighting this. He is just like a pile of garbage, isn't he? Like he sort of has that aesthetic that the Bed of Chaos does as well, which I wonder if there's some sort of tie between that. But especially, yeah, actually with all like pyromancies and everything. You know what? I think I might have to actually look that up because I mean, I know we've been talking to this guy, but it's Dark Souls 2 writing. It's all cryptic anyway, so there's not a lot of info about the actual characters and their motivations and their connections within the game itself. No, I don't want to see his boss information. Jeez. I want to see his character information. There isn't going to be any character information, is there? Eh. What a shame. Come on. Preferably before the boss is dead. Although I wonder why he can why can he teleport too, actually? I mean, I realize that for the sake of the mechanics, it's probably his head and shoulders are all the bearer of the curse sees. Oh, we're the bearer of the curse, apparently. Okay. He is the elder brother of King Vendrick. Yeah. Searching for the secrets of life, viewing the undead as the key to finding it. For his reverence of the undead, Aldia was shunned by Vendrick, banished to his keep forever. People who were invited to his manor commonly disappeared and were replaced with malformed beasts. Right. As in the ancient dragon, which may not, in fact, have been a dragon at all.
Oh fuck! What?
I'm just waffling on about Aldia here.
Yeah.
I went to look
Aldi
him up.
isn't really that interesting. I mean, he was hyped. You know, considering like he was hyped up so much, and the fucking game is named after him, he doesn't. I don't think he really delivers.
Well, I was looking him up because his like aesthetic design is very similar to Bed of Chaos as well.
Yeah. So the
oh,
first sin might be to do with when the Witch of Izalith to the best of her abilities, tried to recreate something akin to the First Flame.
Yeah.
Which was a massive sin that was a massive disaster and gave birth to tons of demons. So, which is not a good time.
Yeah, it doesn't seem to be much information like on the actual wiki page about whether he's like related to the things like the Bed of Chaos or not.
Well, I don't know. What he is related to is Vendrick. He is
Yeah.
Vendrick's brother.
Yeah, I just read that out. If the player killed Nashandra before downloading the patch that added Aldia, he will not appear in the Throne of Want, even if he has been spoken to in all 3 previous locations.
Yeah, exactly. So this guy only appears as a boss if you've united the crowns and you haven't killed Nashandra yet.
Hey, are we almost done with this fight?
We're almost done! It's a good thing because I'm out of Estus.
Well, we got plenty of life gems, man. I mean,
Yeah, I haven't consumed a single one yet. So I stocked up on them even though I didn't really try.
shares some traits with King Alent from Demon Souls.
I guess?
Their voices are very similar, and their appearances are both that of deformed creatures which were once human. That's a really striking similarities there, buddy.
Yeah. I don't know. Anyway, fucking killed it.
There we go.
So
Bye.
we don't get a soul. We don't get any soul, anything from him. He's just dead, or not.
Oh, well. Apparently he's not dead. Okay. Cool.
The throne was certainly to you, but the question remains. What do you want?
So he's basically like, you know, you can take the throne, you know, like what Vandrick wants, or you know, you could go the cool kids route and not do that.
Yeah. Be a cool kid.
Yeah.
What are we,
So, I took full advantage of this playthrough being New Game Plus, and this is the ending that I chose in New Game. So, you get to see both endings.
Oh, fantastic.
So, for you, David, there is almost no reason for you to play this game now.
Great.
So anyway, this is the Take the Throne ending. So if you didn't kill Aldia, then this is the only ending you have access to.
You who link the fire.
So this is the only ending players had before Scholar of First Sin was released.
Oh, really?
Flourish in you.
Yes.
All of this will
That's
pay out again.
also a... Oh, great. Our legs just clipped through that golem in the cutscene.
Yes.
That's...
So no matter what,
Renounce this.
at some point you had to take the throne, even if you didn't want.
Yeah, that's also a departure from what the first Dark Souls did.
It's very weird because like the other option in the first Dark Souls was just walk away. I mean,
Yeah.
you think that would be there.
You don't... Yeah, you don't even get the choice to just walk away. Huh, strange.
So
Okay.
we finally become in this lifetime we've become a Lord of Cinder, with full throne and everything.
Great. And then we get killed at some unspecified point in the future.
Yes.
Well, look at us in our Mirror Knight suit.
What lies ahead,
Yeah.
only you can see.
Look at this cool badass.
Yeah, so stoic with our fake face there.
Well, with our 5 fake faces.
God, imagine how hilarious that would look if we didn't have the helm on.
No.
Just that tiny little head peeking up out of the the suit of armor.
Whoa, that was a strange dream. You know what? I'm gonna go with Aldia. Refuse the throne.
Which would you say is like the more satisfying ending?
Take the throne.
Huh.
I mean, if I was in this position, I wouldn't, but whatever.
See you later, Cinder.
So Aldia's definitely not dead. Like,
Yeah, of
fucking
course.
talk to us right now.
Great.
Unless he's sort of acting like the narrator. So, it might seem like... So we definitely didn't kill him, alright? He's talking, we didn't receive any souls, we didn't receive his soul.
Yeah.
You might think that he's going to return DS3, but he never did.
Well, it's because they didn't want to have many direct ties to this game.
Well, there's still ties to this game, but I guess not obvious ones.
Insatiably. Such as Inflict.
So, yet again,
Well,
we've ended the cycle, presumably, but obviously not.
yeah, apparently not.
No.
Well, why is
That
there
was- That was Dark Souls 2.
why is
Golden.
there why is there still another 10 minutes?
That's credits, dude.
It's 10 minutes of credits?
Yeah.
Are you serious?
I'm serious.
Oh man, it's like a Ubisoft game. Jeez.
Well, it includes the credits for this edition and the original game for some reason.
So wait, they have the same credits, then the credits for the new stuff, and then the old credits.
Yeah.
Great.
Well, I know we just saw Dark Souls 2 Skull First Sin, and then this is the credits for that, and then eventually it'll say Dark Souls 2 original or something, and then play the credits for that.
That was a thing.
Yeah.
That was, man.
So, have I convinced you to play through this game like I did with the first one?
Oh, jeez, not at all.
I don't see why you think that. Like,
So this has been like one of my main recurring complaints throughout the entire playthrough, I guess. It's just like it seems like this game was developed with a fundamental misunderstanding of why the first game was good. Like it just like from the combat encounters to the way that the lore is delivered to the player to even like invading NPCs and like level design, like just on a fundamental level, like it just seems like this game doesn't understand what makes Dark Souls. Like what makes it such a good like action RPG.
well, do you think this might have been a product of trying to appeal to a broader demographic?
What?
Oh yeah, the credits fuck up. Like, that's not me. That's happening in game. The credits just phase in and out. Yeah. As if you can't fuck up credits. They fuck up credits.
Oh, good job. I don't know if I like, because that's the thing. Is like the first Dark Souls. Technically speaking, it appeals to a wide audience. Like the only issue with the widespread appeal of the first Dark Souls is the fact that the conversation surrounding it from the actual like community was centrally focused around how difficult the game was, which like
Yeah, that's true.
which was also like just fundamentally kind of misunderstanding why the game was so good. Like the first Dark Souls is not a good game because it's a hard game. It's like part of
It's just designed in a certain way, and it just so happens to be hard.
Yeah, like part of what makes it so rewarding to play is the fact that it's a really punishing game, but that's not like it's not good because it's hard. It's good because it has a fantastically well-designed world. It has very, very like intricately designed combat encounters that are all like they all mean something. And like all of the boss fights are very unique and very interesting.
Well, you might think that if you think Dark Souls is hard. But some people don't. Like, you just need to play smart. But in this game, even if you play smart, this, with how the enemy encounters the amount of fucking damage they do and how much health they have, like, even if you play smart, it's not gonna do anything.
Yeah. Original Dark Souls 2, great. Thanks.
More credits.
Yeah. So I would hesitate to say that this game's problems stem from the fact that they wanted to make it easier for newcomers to like enter the franchise.
Well, this did sell a lot more than the S1.
I mean, it was received well as well, like initially at least. So
Yeah, but those reviews are retarded.
I don't know. I certainly have yet to see any fan of Dark Souls say that Dark Souls 2 was better.
I've seen one. Only one, though.
Do you want to expand on that any?
I can't remember who it was, but it's definitely someone.
Well, I mean, there's always someone.
Yeah, exactly. Like you with the majority of things. But, all three Dark Souls games, they have their problems. All three of them.
Yeah.
But the ones that are, like, most noticeable and ones that are linked to, Dark Souls the most, it would be this one.
Yeah. And I feel like... because of how good Bloodborne is, I feel like a lot of the problems for this game do stem from the fact that, like, it was just not being directed by the same person. Because Demon Souls is still a very good, like, game as well. And, like, Dark Souls, Bloodborne, and Dark Souls 3 are, like, I haven't heard any complaints on the level of Dark Souls 2 about Dark Souls 3. And
well, you can see for yourself when you inevitably play for this channel. I don't know. Do you want to do that in co-op or do you want to do that by yourself?
Heavens if I know when I would even first get the game and second have the time to play it. But I don't know. It seems like I guess we'll find out when Miyazaki does. It is Miyazaki, right?
Yeah.
I've forgotten after however many weeks we've been doing this. Yeah, like I guess we'll see when Miyazaki like releases another game. Like if he still has that same kind of touch, then I think it'll be pretty conclusively decided that Dark Souls 2 is not a good Dark Souls game because it wasn't headed by Miyazaki.
Which is a shame to think about, because that
Supervisor.
implies... Yeah, well, Supervisor, yeah. Well, he had to be around.
Yeah.
Because that implies that you can't make a good Dark Souls game without this one person, which is a very depressing thought.
Well, I wouldn't... Like, a good Dark Souls game, I think, might be true, but a good Souls-like game, I don't think would be... Like, I think that would still be a different, a different creature, because, like, if it's not trying to tie itself to the Dark Souls name, then it has a little bit more freedom for creativity, and it can take a lot more kind of liberty with what its mechanics and designs actually are.
Well, we'll see the final proof of that when Hideki Miyazaki directs Lords of Fallen 2.
That would be something worth seeing. Key to the embedded. Oh.
Yep. So this is done. We're teleported to Majula.
Oh, okay. So what are we up to now? Are we just
Well,
waving
we're
and
say our
leaving?
goodbyes.
Oh, okay. Thank y'all for watching, everybody. It's been
long.
It's been a thing.
Shark attacks next.